Have you ever wondered why some companies disappear in the digital age while others completely reinvent themselves and thrive? Why consumers today trust online reviews more than advertisements? Why Amazon transformed entire industries? And why traditional retailers suddenly lost control over the customer journey? The answer is simple. Digitalization didn't just change technology, it changed human behavior. And once consumer behavior changes, entire business models must adapt. That is exactly what my dissertation explores. My thesis, Digitalization, the Consumer in the Digital Age, E-commerce and Asymmetric Information, examines how digitalization transformed consumer behavior and disrupted traditional retail business models, especially for small and mid-sized companies. At the center of the research is one key question. Will online purchasing continue to grow endlessly, or are there limits to digital consumer behavior? To answer this question, I combined psychological consumer analysis, digital marketing research, and the economic theory of asymmetric information, particularly the principal agent theory developed by George Akerlof. One of the most important findings is digitalization fundamentally shifted power from retailers to consumers. In the past, retailers controlled information. Today, consumers compare prices globally, read reviews instantly, use smartphones while shopping, and move seamlessly between online and offline channels. The traditional linear purchase funnel no longer exists. Instead, consumers follow a dynamic digital decision journey across multiple touchpoints. The dissertation also analyzes major digital trends: the rise of smartphones and mobile commerce, social media influence, big data, cybercrime, digital consumer psychology, and omnichannel retail models. A central insight of my work is that digitalization creates both opportunities and risks. On one side, consumers benefit from transparency, faster access to information, better product matching, and global availability. On the other side, digitalization also increases manipulation through aggressive marketing, information overload, cybercrime risks, and social isolation. One particularly interesting conclusion was that fully digital commerce may not dominate every industry forever. For complex, emotional, or high-risk products, many consumers still value physical interaction, trust, and personal experience. That is why the future of retail is likely not purely online, but omni-channel, a combination of digital convenience and physical experience. The dissertation also included a survey among more than 100 retail executives to better understand how companies perceive digital transformation and how prepared they are for changing consumer behavior. Ultimately, the thesis shows that digitalization is not mainly a technology revolution, it is a behavioral revolution. Companies that understand how digital consumers think, search, compare, and decide will be able to adapt successfully. Those that ignore these behavioral shifts risk becoming irrelevant. My dissertation, therefore, combines economics, psychology, marketing, and digital strategy to explain how the digital consumer is reshaping modern business, and why understanding human behavior remains more important than technology itself.